Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. I'm finally back after I didn't do a July Plan With Me because I was actually sick for 2 weeks at the end of June, but I'm now back for August. And I'm doing a super cute theme based on these little crab decorations I bought to decorate my flat. And I thought they were so cute that I wanted to turn them into a whole bullet journal theme. So I am drawing these little blue crabbies all over the page and adding some sand dollars because I love how they look. And as you just saw, I also bought a bunch of washi tape specifically for this theme. So my washi tape collection is really growing this year. It's getting a little bit concerning. But yeah, it's something I like to collect, and now I have some really beautiful sea and beach themed ones that I used a lot throughout the setup, as you will see. So I'm starting off by writing out my title, August, with my Archer&Olive Calliograph pen, which has the perfect color in the dual tone set. And some other pens I'm using are the Zebra Mildliner in a blue tone, a Crayola Supertip in blue, and 3 Tombow Dual Brush Pens. And I will put all the exact information about all the material I'm using in the description below, as usual. To draw the little crabbies, I actually used the decorations as stencils because I wasn't confident in my drawing abilities to get them just as cute as the decorations that I'm using as inspiration. And a little tip for drawing the sand dollars is to not make the outlines super neat, because a lot of times when you find sand dollars on the beach, they are kind of chewed up by seagulls because they love to eat them. It's actually pretty rare to find one that doesn't have a huge hole in the middle, because when they eat sand dollars they kind of usually dig in to the middle. So even if you find one that's mostly intact, the edges will be kind of frayed and have little nicks in it. So that's a good way to make it look a bit more realistic. Of course, my style is never fully realistic. I much more enjoy doing simple doodles, but that's just a little tip on the side. And then for the page next to my cover page, I did a little collage spread that I always like to do with some stock photos I found of beaches and sand dollars and blue things. And I decorated that with tons of my new washi tape. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, on the cover page I also used some of these dots all over the page just to add something more to the whole art. This is actually the first month I am doing in a brand new journal. I recently set up my second journal of 2022. If you want to see that Plan With Me video, I will link it for you above and in the description below. It's a fun time. Other people usually start their new journal for the year in July, but I'm doing it for August because I like to fill up a journal before I start a new one and not split the year evenly in the middle. So that's why I'm a bit late for that. For this spread, my calendar spread, I did a very basic grid calendar as I usually do, and to change things up a little bit, I added my August header not in the top left like I usually do, but in the bottom right. And I just decorated again with more of the little blue crabs and some more sand dollars. Some are even upside down. The one that I'm coloring in right now, it's kind of peeking onto the page from the top of the journal, and I really like how this turned out. And while planning out where I would put everything, all the decorations and doodles, that was my phone. I always try to remember to leave some space for some of my gorgeous new washi tape, which you can see me adding here. Moving on to the next spread, which is my budget or expense tracker. And this is actually a new one for me. I always did an expense tracker in my bullet journal, but if you've seen any of my other videos, it's usually a one-page spread with 3 categories of spending and 1 income category. And I decided I needed a bit more space to separate everything out, so I did 3 categories for income, 1 space for budgeting for the end of the month at the bottom, and 6 categories of spending. I know it doesn't make much sense to make them all the same size. For example, for gas, it doesn't make sense because while it is very expensive currently, I only go maybe once a month, so that's going to be pretty empty, while the groceries one might have some more entries, but it's just important for me to have a bit more of an overview where I spend most of my money. So that's a new layout I'm trying this month. Let's see how it goes, and I can always improve it or change it if something doesn't work for me. Now, usually in my bullet journal setups, I would do some trackers right now, some habit trackers or mood trackers. But lately I haven't been feeling the trackers a lot. I haven't been using them consistently. So I decided to just go with a simple brain dump spread instead, a place for notes or anything that I just need to jot down quickly throughout the month. And I decorated that with some larger cent dollars in the right corner and some little blue crabbies that are kind of standing on top of each other, which I thought was very cute, and of course some more of my washi tape. Now for my final spread, which is of course my first weekly spread for August, I did a very simple layout with just 8 boxes, one for each day of the week and one for notes, because August starts on a Monday, which is perfect for me. And then I decorated each box with either a cent dollar or a little crabby doodle. Added the days and the numbers in a really simple font at the top of the boxes, and decorated with some more washi tape and the little blue dots that I did throughout the whole setup. And that is basically it for the weekly spread and for the whole setup for August as well. If you want to see what I do for my other weekly spreads for this theme, you can follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of stories, posts and reels on there, and I would love it if you checked me out there. And just like that, we have arrived at the end of this video. Here is the final look at all my August spreads. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you like the theme that I chose for August. I know I do. I really love how cute the little crabbies are, and the sand dollars remind me of my family vacations to Florida. Everything is very summery and perfect. I love it. If you did enjoy it, please consider giving a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. That would make me super happy. Comment below if you like beach vacations or city vacations more. I honestly can't really decide. Both are great, but comment down below. And of course, I will be so happy to see you back for my next video here on the channel, which will probably be a reading journal video that I have had in my drafts for way too long. So I'm hoping to finally post that, and I would love it if you check that out as well. Until then, I hope you stay healthy, I hope you stay safe, and I hope you stay creative. Bye!